Hey, what's going on guys, it's the Sick Flames here and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we're going to be playing some Minecraft Skywars, talking through our plans, our return, and if at any point in this video you do happen to enjoy the content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Okay, so hello guys, we're into the video now, and I'm going to be talking through what my plans are for this series. Now, at the start here we're going to be doing some Minecraft Skywars, but what I'm going to try to do is a little bit of an unedited style, in that I'm going to essentially just play a bunch of games. If we happen to die early, if we happen to lose immediately, we're just going to leave it in, and leave it as sort of like just a communication style. And we're just going to sit here and I'm just going to talk at you guys and have a little bit of fun. I'm not going to be tryharding, so, you know, probably going to be playing bad, but hey ho, it's a bit of fun. So, what's going to be going on? Well, I'm back. I'm going to attempt to do some form of Minecraft content here and there. Just gonna be me messing around the Hypixel. I've been very much getting back into the game, and I know I've said this a few times. I've had videos posted where I'm like, oh, I'm back, and then a week later there's just no return follow-up video. But this one is sort of a easier one to do because with me being at uni and stuff, I don't really have the time to upload half the time. But if I start doing a slightly unedited style, then I can definitely work with that, because it doesn't take as long to record, because then I don't have to sit and edit, and that is the part that takes the longest about the video recording, is me having to edit the video in the end. So by just bouncing around in a game and talking at you guys and hoping that the commentary that I provide is good enough in the first place, then that's what makes it good. And also saves me a hell of a lot of time. But yeah, essentially I'm bringing back all my original branding. We are back to the name of just Acidic Flames. I thought that was right. I managed to get the name back on Minecraft. I went through a phase where I was just like, oh my god, it's just like the Edge Incredible with me. But I went through a period of time where I was just like, oh, we're going to completely rebrand to Acidic and work with that. I never did it fully. I never actually tried to do it properly, and it sort of was just a mess. But by branding back to Acidic Flames is one unique name that I stick with across everything. It's what I've been using on Twitch for God knows how long, and by sticking with that, it just gives me that one name that everyone knows me as, and that's what I've been known as for God knows how long now, so I may as well stick with it. No harm in it at all. Got some good loot here at the start. Just sort of get myself situated. There we go. So yeah, like the return of the Sick Flames branding is just something that I mean I've been looking at my branding and like stuff like that for a while now, and it was just sort of like a big bubble for me, because I was just like, is this really what I want? Is this channel looking as nice as I want it to be? Is everything sort of in line? And of course that's what wasn't right. So I went through and I created all new graphics, as you can see by the channels and the way it looks. And we've got like, I want to say the graphics looks pretty clean, in my opinion. It was actually like the banner, for example, is a photo I took myself, so I'm like quite proud of what I've done. And I think they look very nice. But my sprint stopped working. It's a good job I was prepared for that. By like branding it this way and keeping the branding the same across Twitter and Twitch, Twitch, Instagram and YouTube, it essentially just makes it a lot cleaner and makes me more recognizable. Because I'd like to say I could get this to a point where like I'm actually providing content for someone and not just making it for the fun of it. Which obviously it would still be fun, because, well, what would be the point in doing the content if it's not fun? But if I'm providing it for someone, like for someone else rather than just talking at people, then that would be like a point where I'd love to be at. Let's see, this guy's down here. We're just gonna grab these. Oh, this guy's good. Alright, okay. Yeah, I was gonna die there. I played really badly. I should have put the proc 4 chestplate on, but that's besides the point. So yeah, and then we've got my goals for 2020. If anybody follows me on Twitter, you would have seen what my goals were for this time of year. And I'm essentially pushing myself more towards a Twitch streamer than a YouTube content creator. That was always my idea, and even when I've had this brainwave to come back to YouTube slightly, it's only going to be a couple of videos, like every so often, like 2-3 a week. It's not going to be anything major. With the content being easier to create because of the style, it does mean that I can do more of them and it not take as long. The only thing is, like, you know, you gotta remember I have to edit, record, render, record, edit, render. Obviously this series, yeah, it doesn't take a lot of editing, but I've still got to piece together the clips. I've still got to, you know, make sure there's no like empty dry spells. I've got to put in music to make it not sound as bland in the background. So it does take time and effort, and then when I'm trying to do like 3 minimum 4-hour streams a week, it's it does become a challenge. So I need to remember that Twitch is going to be my priority, but I'm not going to neglect the YouTube channel as such, which is definitely a direction I believe I want to take this in, because I do prefer just live streaming. It is a lot better to do, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy recording, and I wouldn't be sat here doing it if, you know, that was the case, because what would be the point in recording if I didn't enjoy it? Like, there's no point in having content. Trying to post content that isn't enjoyable for me to create, because at the end of the day it's not going to be entertaining for the end user, the end viewer, I should say. So I have set some passionate goals for myself for this year, however unreachable or reachable they are. I had to be slightly realistic with what I planned, but at the same time I've got to create a goal that makes me strive to do more. And that's how I came up with the goal of 200 Twitch followers. I'm at 80 something now, so by pushing for that higher number, it's gonna hopefully encourage me to do more and just stream more, because I'm already at 1400 channel views, and that's where it brings me to the next goal of 3000 channel views. Oh my god. See, you get entertaining content like this where I just jump off the edge. Like that guy's giving me, he's putting G in the chat. I'm assuming that's the guy who was stood next to me, so he saw that. But yeah, so like the 3000 total channel views is something that's totally reliant on clicks. The followers can be done just by providing entertaining content. The channel views has got to be done by marketing, and that's something that I have sort of an idea about, because I did business studies. I know how to strive or push a company. I know how to marketing's always been the one thing I knew how to do. I just never really used it myself when it comes to my own content, and which is something I'm trying to do more and more now, which is such a good thing. But oh my god, I'm trash. But yeah, it's something I'm trying to do more and more now, and sort of push and strive to everything I do. If I upload a video, if I go live on Twitch, make sure it's on Twitter, make sure it's on Instagram, make sure it's on every platform I can, like to push my content towards my viewers, which leads me into like maybe creating a Discord server for my channel one day. Once we pick up somewhere, like they say, create it sooner rather than later. Like I've been watching videos on this stuff, like to gather like other people's opinions, because when it comes to a big scene like this, you can't just take one person's opinion. You have to take more than one person's opinion on this type of stuff. So and they say something like a Discord server is something you should create sooner rather than later, because it allows you to connect with your viewers, it allows you to promote your content, which is the best thing you can do as a content creator, because obviously you want your viewers to interact with you and you want them to enjoy the content, but you also want to include them. You want to get their ideas for the for the content, because not only are you creating, at one point you're creating entertaining content, but you have got to consider your audience and make sure you're creating something that's going to be fun for them to watch, because if they're not watching it, then what's the point in creating it? and this is where it becomes sort of a passion thing, because I really do enjoy like doing the uploads and stuff. I do enjoy you know, I do enjoy creating stuff. Obviously there would be no point in me doing such thing if I didn't enjoy it. So this is where it becomes such a big and amazing thing for me, because I know I can create something that's going to be entertaining for the viewers, and yeah, it's just going to be such a great thing. And that's why it's a passion of mine, and that's why one of my goals is just to see where I can take this passion of mine. Like, hopefully I can create something out of it. Like back in the day when I was attempting to do it, like sort of, I never took it seriously, and that's where it became an issue, because if you don't take something seriously and you want to do it, you're never going to get anywhere. You're just going to be half-assing it the entire time, and you're never ever going to get to the point where you want to be. Which is why I'm now, from now on, just going to be taking it that little bit more serious, that little bit more, you know, sort of finding a way to push myself even harder to create a piece of content that's going to be enjoyable for not only me as a content creator to create, but for the viewers. Oh hey, look at that, we finally got a win in the video. That's why people play normal and not insane, because it's so much easier to get wins, but I just prefer playing normal. Sorry, insane, you just get better gear. But yeah, so by pushing myself with the marketing and things like that, it's just going to be a lot better for both me and you, and that's what I'm trying to do essentially with my YouTube and my Twitch. So by like having the more content, it's just going to be much better for the general audience. Now I'm not sure how long these videos are going to be. Like, it depends sort of on the topic that I plan to speak about in the episode. So like if it's a longer topic, then I could be here, you know, you could end up with a 20-minute video, but other times you could end up with a little bit of a short one, which today is going to be, I don't know, it's 10 minutes long already, so we could be looking at something fairly decent, which is sort of the idea. And I want you guys to I want to have a look and see what sort of games on the Hypixel network you guys want to see. Like, obviously I'm a Hypixel player, I'm not going to play really anything else on here if I can not help it, but like I enjoy playing this. This is what I enjoy, so if I'm going to create content, it may as well be on something that, you know, I enjoy at the end of the day, because that's the main thing. Content's not going to be enjoyable for you guys if I'm sat here bored as hell and just groany voice talking to you guys. So this is sort of the way I want to take the channel, and we're going to hopefully kill this man here. But yeah, I hope you guys kind of enjoy the chill style in which this sort of commentary brings, because I certainly prefer doing this type of content to more structured, more set out, because more structured, more set out is just not as enjoyable. Oh my god. It's just not as enjoyable to do, not as fun to do, and it makes it very boring for me to create and edit, because you gotta remember, I've got to sit here for, oh my god, he was on 1. I've got to sit here and edit this video. I've got to sit here and listen to it back 1,000 times just to make sure it's perfect before it goes up. So by making sure I've, you know, done it correctly, it just makes it better for everyone. I've also gone through and done some mic settings, so as you can probably hear compared to my old videos, you can go back and watch any of them. Which, to be honest, I don't even know if they'll still be up at this time. I might just private everything and go for a clean setup, which is probably the right idea. And my voice just sounds so grainy. I've just finally figured out how to work with the settings of a blue snowball, and it's glorious. Like, it sounds just so much better. Like, I always thought I'd made a mistake when I bought this mic, because I was like, there's so many better mics on the thing, but it's not the microphone. The microphone's great. It was the way it was set up that was bad. Oh my god, we died in 2 hits there. Holy hell. But yeah. So we're gonna make this the last game of this episode, but it has been a pleasure to be back, and I'm excited to see what we can take. I'll leave a link in the description to all my social medias, Make sure you go give them a follow if you're interested, and make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed for more content, because that's what I plan to do. I really want to see how I can take my passion and not grow it into a career, but grow it into something that you know, can be entertaining for myself, because I enjoy playing video games. So why not provide you guys with, you know, some funny moments from when I think that, like, from when I play. That was the whole thing about streaming, was I can do it on the fly. It doesn't have to be serious. Like, for example, when I play for my esports team for the university, I can just stream the games. That's why I've just done a PC upgrade to well, it wasn't the whole reason. The whole reason was that my PC needed upgrading. It was struggling to run certain games and what have you. But now I can stream, I can record anything. Oh my god, I just clicked off my game. Incredible. But yeah, I can stream, I can record pretty much anything. So it's gonna be fun, because now I can turn what was just a passion into something semi-serious, and everything I do I can just sort of stream. Also, what do you think of this cape? It's beautiful. Finally invested in a cape, and if you follow my Twitter, you'd have seen Demanded actually retweeted, so it's kind of a cool thing. The fact that she actually liked the tweet and said it was epic, because I agree, it is pretty epic. It's a cool cape. I wonder if she probably paid someone to design it, but whoever did an incredible job. And if she did design it herself, then well, very cool, very cool. Right, okay, this person wants to tussle. Alright, okay, well, I'm trash, but anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button. I hope you do subscribe and stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.